Disappointing loss first day of the season. You know, you want to be optimistic with a new manager, and in Ten Hag we trust. He's got a long way to go. But was today like an awakening for you of like how far we've still got to go and what we've got to fix?
This was a harsh reality for everyone as a United fan. I feel like this was a wake-up call that our squad, we need to fix a lot of things. I feel like there's a lot of issues from back to front, whether that's from the goalkeeper right up to the attackers. I feel like a lot of issues need to be addressed, and to be honest, it's going to take a lot of time, so United fans need to be patient. This is not going to be a quick fix program. This is going to take a long time.
What's the biggest issue? He's talking there about we need to sort issues, it's going to take time and to be patient. What's the fundamentally biggest thing that's wrong with us right now?
The players, obviously. You know, the players just, from the first minute, the players just didn't want to be there, fam. They thought they were still in Australia. Like, they thought they were still on the beach, bro. Social media FC, man. I can't lie. Banned to FC.
Like, not seeing the passion, you're not seeing the application?
Yeah, the application.
Nah, just no passion, nothing, man. Like, I'm lost for words for them, man.
With a lot of people have highlighted midfield. A lot of people have highlighted the fact that we were light up front today. How big of a situation is our midfield, and how do we go forward?
Very big situation. I feel like United, with the sixth role, this is a unique role. It requires someone that specialises in taking the ball from the defenders and progressing it into the players that can do the magic. United don't have players that are technically comfortable enough to progress the ball from the back foot into the final third. And I feel like, I'll be honest, when you look at all the European teams, Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool, all these top teams have top level midfielders,
top players in that area.
United are lacking in that. We don't have that. We're not able to dictate and control games, and I feel like that's how we're going to struggle against big teams.
And you know, the players, they just didn't keep. Everything was so not simple, man. Like, just make it simple, make it normal pass. It was just so hard. Like, even with Rashford, bro. Rashford, I don't know what's up with him, man.
He said, you know, he's had a good pre-season. He's the first time he's managed to get past his injuries and stuff, and he's picked up on it there, saying he didn't see. Obviously, not just singling out Rashford because a lot of players didn't. But if we're just talking about him right now, what did you see from him today?
I feel like he was a bit sloppy in certain phases of the game, beating his man, certain decisions. But I feel like with him is a confidence thing, because I'll be real, he hasn't been good for the last year and a half or so. So I feel like it is a confidence thing as well. As much as we like fans, our reaction, like we get onto him and whatnot, I feel like it's a confidence thing as well. Because me as a person that plays football, I understand as well. It is to do with confidence as well. So I feel like he just needs to build that confidence back into his game. However, I do feel that if he doesn't really pattern up, then he could be in trouble, especially in the England squad as well, but also as a United player.
Yeah, miles off the England squad.
The biggest problem today at Man United, is we need a midfielder. Frankie de Jong, why have we not bought him yet, man? It's been 3 months, man. You know, now if we're going to lose him, man, Chelsea's going to get him probably. Like, that's one of our biggest rivals, man.
And today, when you see Fred playing in that position where Frankie de Jong would be, it highlights it even more of the need for that quality in there. The next game's Brentford to finish off. Tough game, 100%. What changes would you make?
I would say I would start Eriksen a bit deeper, just to control things, just to settle things. Then, for me, I'd also maybe bring on a Garnacho for Rashford. Maybe just actually, you know what? I'll keep Rashford there for another game. But if, however, he continues to perform like that, then we may need to see some changes.
What would you do between McTominay and Fred? How would you address that?
I would say switch McTominay for Van der Beek. Play players that are actually technically tidy, comfortable, playing the ball, keeping the ball, just being calm in possession. That's what we need.
We just need players that keep it simple, like Frankie de Jong, Van der Beek, Eriksen, he keeps it simple.
You see little glimpses today, innit?
Makes good passes and that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. And you know, if Martial was here today, he always keeps stuff simple, man. Always dribbles nice, way better than Rashford. I think we should keep Martial on the left, Ronaldo on top, and Sancho on the right.
Okay, a lot of builder. Definitely. I mean, when you look at Martial, that was a player that towards the end of the last season couldn't even get in at Sevilla. We're like, boy, you know what? He's probably going to be gone. And it's like, we look at that game today and it's like, for the Ten Hag system, someone like a striker like that can look after the ball quite well. I know there's battles over his consistency and, you know, his application, but his ability, he can fit that system.
100%. I feel like for me, Martial is a top player. On his day, he's a top player, and I feel like Ten Hag's the right man to find that consistency in his game and just fine-tune him. I feel like the way his style of play is able to drop in, link up, and his football intelligence, his IQ. So for me, Martial's a top player.
Love, bro.
Appreciate it, Flex.
Big up, man. Thank you, bro.
Man.
Love. Big up, man. Thanks.